Guys, Ryan with Premier, and we are making a video so that I can help some of you, maybe contractors, maybe somebody who's just looking into resurfacing or repair of a tennis court that they are responsible for, property management company, homeowner, and you're trying to wonder, how can we get this thing back in the best possible shape? So, look at these cracks. Let's start with the cracks, okay? These are some big ones, folks. These are some big ones. All right, they're big, they're deep. Now, theoretically, could you put patch binder in these and fix these? Yeah, I mean, they're straight, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot of movement here. And your conventional types of membrane repairs are not gonna hold up well. You're gonna get rippling, you're gonna get bowing, etc., etc., etc. So here we got more. Look at these. Right now the whole place is riddled with them. Riddled with them.
Just a friend, but you can call me the Riddler.
All right, look at this. Again, is there a membrane? Yeah, I mean, but what's the point? You got a lot of money wrapped up in crack filling. Then your crack filling encompasses your posts now. Although the posts are very straight and savable, look at. They need to come out. I mean, they need to come out. So, I mean, you look at a court like this, you got the resurfacing, you got the resurfacing of the courts themselves, you got all of the crack repair, which on something like this is probably $30 to $50 a foot. You got probably 10 grand in post sleeve removals, center strap pin removals. So now we're getting into a cost that, in my opinion, is very high for the work that's being done, because there are other options, and that's what we're doing today. So our plan is we are going to asphalt overlay this surface right here. Now, one of the biggest drawbacks to doing an asphalt overlay on a court where you have big breaks in the asphalt is you tend to get surface cracks on the overlay within a year or two of it being done. Now, these cracks are much more manageable, and at that point you can put a membrane repair on them. We actually, because we're a pavement maintenance company, we have something called a mastic machine, and mastic is a form of asphalt repair, and it's basically just asphalt, the liquid. Don't think of asphalt in your driveway, or your driveway as being asphalt. That's pavement, and pavement consists of asphalt and then some sort of binder, which is either rocks. Oh, get out of here, B. Which is some sort of rock. If it's a base, it's going to be a larger rock. If it's a top, it's going to be a smaller rock. And the asphalt is the binding liquid that holds everything together. All right, so this is the same thing. This is asphalt, except it's got, I think it's like limestone, fine limestone in it. And it's great because you clean these cracks out really good, really deep. And this mastic will get down inside it and form to all the cavities, all the open areas, and it prevents the movement. It's like cutting and patching that area without cutting and patching it. So we are going to come in and we're going to overlay this court, and prior to doing it, we're going to fill all these cracks with mastic, and then the guys will come in, they'll put another 2 inches of asphalt on top of it, and they'll put another 2 inches of asphalt on top of it, and then 30 days from then, we're going to come in here and we're going to put the color down. Now we also are going to be removing the posts, and my paver offered to do that. but I have a creative way, which I think. Mastic is also good for filling bird baths, doing stuff like this. You know, you got these really bad holes along that fence, and you want those fixed before they come in and pave so that the paving looks nice and clean. So mastic will help with that. Now I gotta go because I got guys over on the other area over there just filling up the mastic machine, and things are heating up. It's a machine that heats up the stuff, and there's a lot of smoke and shit over there, and I just saw 2 fire trucks go by, so I gotta go. Alright, well, this is it. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut a hole in the pole. Hole in the pole, huh?
Can't make a hole without a hole. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Gonna stick a chain in there, put the chain over the tire. Tire gets hooked to the truck, and then Mike loses his fucking shit. At least it was on camera, Mike. How'd that feel? Alright.
I'm alright.
Yep, like a so. Over the top, like a so. Like a so.
Take it to the truck.
Yeah. Let me back up a little. Fuck. Video that for me, please. Here we go. What? No way. Hold that.
No way! No way! It's almost there! Ah. It was pulling
Hold on, 4-wheel drive.
straight up and out, not with the... Yeah. It's pulling it right out of the concrete. Look at that.
Well, that's one way to get those out, I guess, right?
Sure is.
Coming out. It's done now.
I'll take that.
Right?
That's how we get those out. It looks like that movie Cocoon. They're finding all the cocoons. We won't grow any older and we won't ever die. Man, that is, I'm very impressed with these footings. I mean, that's how you do it. Look at that fucking thing. Let's check in with Josh from Premiere. Thanks. wasn't him. Felt really good about myself for a couple. Oh, they're going to fill holes first. Park Boys was real though. That was exactly what it was. What if all of a sudden we see Chip Wrinkle fucking just drop everything and run into the woods? Yeah. He just takes his vest off. What if he took his vest and like put it on a couple of sticks to make it look like he's standing by the bathroom to go, like standing by the woods going to the bathroom, and all of a sudden it's like, anybody see Chip Wrinkle? And they go, hey, he's over there taking a piss. And he's really just left. He just left. He ran off on his job. Because he sucks so bad. Oh, it sucks too that we know Dan and we can't post this anywhere. Yeah. Hey, I know you like to use the social media, but I don't approve. Holy shit! That's a fucking holy stuff. God damn. It's Ryan with Premier. Right now, we are out here and we are making it happen. So, this is part of the overlay video that I am making, where I try to explain the difference between your options when it comes to fixing, rehabbing an existing court versus, you know, digging it out and just replacing the whole thing. What are the options? What are your options? You know, so this is where we're at. We, you know, we filled it with mastic. All right, let's start over. Hi, it's Ryan with Premier, and here we are. We're back, day 2, or our day 2, on this tennis court overlay job. And right now, we are coring out the holes for the tennis post sleeves and the center strap anchors. And how we do that is, we have a coring machine. Now we roughly have an idea of where the old post sleeves went. You can see right here. You should see the cores that we're pulling out. This was overlaid with a couple inches of asphalt. But when you look at the cores themselves, you wouldn't know that. The cores themselves are probably 6-8 inch. Oh, here's one right here. That's the asphalt core that came out of where we're putting the post sleeves. So what we do is we core out the hole. We have an auger. We use the auger to go down about 3 feet, and then we bell house the bottom. We put these little, you know, nooks in the bottom, these little outlets. One goes this way, one goes this way, and that kind of like locks the footing into place. And then when we're done, we're going to use some Aquafalt to kind of dress this up. And then we'll wind up putting like a, you know, the right way fiberglass netting and stuff so that, you know, you never see the coring scene. But, you know, once this cord is done, I mean, this thing is going to be beautiful. And again, it's, you know, roughly the same cost as, you know, you would have paid for us to come in here, wash it, fix all the cracks with membrane, you know, and this, in my opinion, this just gives you a far better, you know, finished product. So, yeah, this is day 2. We're going to be out here today. We're putting these in, and then day 3 we'll be starting the paint, but that won't be for a little while. What if we what, Joe? How's your fucking beanbag?
Here, let's get the ratchet strap from that, the bar right there? That bar right here.
Yeah, Joe, now what are you gonna do? Just fucking... Just hanging out? Just gonna fucking hang out there for a couple? Good thing you have a vagina, or that would hurt.
It's on my leg, I'm not even anywhere near it.
Alright.
You know I'm hanging on it?
Yeah, I see. I can see.
It leads to the left, it's going down my left tail leg. Oh, right in there, yeah. Ow.
If you fell, that would be bad. You know? That would be bad.
That would be bad.
Your woman penis would probably be ruined. You can keep showing me that it's not on your woman penis.
Balancing, Brian.
Look at this. We got guys fucking climbing these fences. Holy shit, it's like a prison in Louisiana, for crying out loud. You know? These guys are just like, you know, nobody rode on the fucking fence. Too easy, LOL. There you go, fucking Ramon's holding them up. Listen, this is exactly what it looked like when those guys broke out of jail. It is. This is exactly what it looked like. There were people hanging, other people pushing up on their feet, guys with their woman vaginas getting hurt. With their man vaginas. Ah. Did it work? Something's happening.
I got a gut cramp. Oh. There's a lot of blood.
It's gonna pull the goddamn telephone pole down.
Right.
Where are we trying to go with that?
We're just trying to get as far as we can.
All right.
I think that's as far as
I think mission accomplished.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, put a class. Josh is like, no, I am not accepting this. No, I'm not going to be happy until all that conduit is broken. I'm not going to be happy until that pole falls on all of us.
One more. Click. You hear the pole ready to tip?
Listen, you pull that pole down with that ratchet strap, and I will empty my bank account and give it to you. And you can do whatever you want with the $12.
Yeah.
So we are trying something new today. We are trying something new. What is this? California Paints. Supposedly, they are the leader in the sport surfaces. So, Tyler just dropped that on his foot. Perfect for the camera. Yeah, so we're trying California Paints. I mean, we were approached by them this year, and you know me, I'm a big Sportmaster guy. Love my Sportmaster. But we were, you know, we were contacted, and they said, "Hey, do you want to do some work for us, and we'll throw you a bunch of leads?" And I said, "Sure. You give me leads, I get the job. I'll use whatever we get, and I'll use your product on it." And here we are. So we're at our first job. We're gonna give it a shot. I've never opened it, never even opened a barrel of this stuff. I have no idea, you know, what I'm in for. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. We got 3 quarts to do. This was an overlay job. We had some really bad cracks, some fucking honkers. I mean, we're talking like, yeah, you know. So we filled those with mastic, and then we pulled out the posts, put new posts in. Yeah, looks good. You know, we got this on here to you know, hide anything should it decide to come back. This looks a little sloppy. That's going to give us a problem. But it looks good. It looks good.
We're fucking dying in anticipation. It's still not coming off, dude. That looks exact. Oh, very gray.
It looks very reminiscent of Naira, huh? Very reminiscent of like Dyna whatever's. Tell it's got a lot of acrylic in it with the color, you know. Cool. Well, let's see. All right, so here we are. We're out at a job, and we're getting ready to start putting resurfacer down. I'm just walking around picking up the shit that the blower didn't catch. And hold on, here it goes. So yeah, we're getting ready to start putting resurfacer down on this. So yeah, we're getting ready to put resurfacer down on this right now. And we're trying California paints for the first time. So this ought to be interesting, you know. Mrs. Premier is here. She had to bring me some stuff. And I think she needs to talk to me. Guys, so we're midway through this job out here. We're using a different product than we normally use, not Sportmaster. We're using PlexiPave by California Paints. California came to us this year with pretty aggressive, you know, marketing. Hey, we got this marketing, we got all these leads, we can give you all this work, you just got to use our product. It's like, yeah, no, sure, no problem, you know. So this is the first job that we're doing it on, and it wasn't one that they gave us. It was just one that I had in the wings. I said, yeah, let's try it, you know. You know, we'll see how I feel when it's over. But I just came in this morning after doing 2 coats of dark green yesterday. Now, you know, the scuttlebutt with this PlexiPave stuff is, you know, it tends to be streaky. Now, I don't know why, you know, I mean, it was drying very fast yesterday on an 80-degree day. This is definitely not something you're going to be able to work on a 90-degree day like you can Sportmaster. But we came in this morning, we put a 3rd coat down. You know, it was really cool, the ground's cool, so we're going to see if the finish turns out any better, and we'll go from there. I apologize, but I failed you, and I failed you because I forgot to video a lot of the steps. I didn't talk about how I thought the paint looked after the 3rd coat, which again, I thought it was still looking very streaky. I didn't video any of the layout of the line painting, so yes, I am horrible. I'm a horrible person. I failed you. What do you think's going on, Joe? What do you think's going on with all the bubbles?
I have no idea. It's chunky though, I'll tell you that.
Do you think it's like end of the world shit?
End of the world shit?